Hi, I'm Matt. I might be teaching your boxing class tonight in the Kettering Boxing Gym, which is located inside the Asian Arts Center on E Stroop Rd here in Dayton, Ohio. When you come in tonight, there'll be someone at the front desk who can show you where to go, but we'll be in classroom number 2. There are 5 classrooms in our building. You'll be wearing something like this. Boxing gloves, either that you have on your own, bring them in. If you don't have some, I have some for you to borrow. And they're gonna look something like this. These are kind of fancy because I've been doing it for a long time. But they'll be very good protection for your hands and your wrists and your knuckles. You won't be wearing boxing wraps or hand wraps. You won't be wearing those because the equipment that we use a floor bag that has 275 pounds of water in the base and a flexible neck that allows it to move with your punch and come back in, creating some resistance so you get a great workout. And it also has about 12 inches of foam from the core to the outside where you're striking. So all of that is going to keep your hand and your wrist safe from injury and be different than the swinging bags, or those big Muay Thai bags that you see in a lot of gyms that might weigh as much as 150 pounds that swing away and come back with a lot of force. And to somebody who's just starting out, someone who's a beginner, there's a good chance for injury if your hands aren't wrapped right and if you're not striking right. The equipment that you're going to use here tonight isn't like that. The equipment that you're going to use here tonight is very safe equipment. We've never had wrist and knuckle injuries from this equipment in 4 years of teaching this program. So you're going to have these, no hand wraps. You'll just slide them in. They'll either have a strap on the wrist like these do, or they're going to be strapless and they're going to just be tight around your wrist with an elastic band. Start with a little bit of a warm up to get the heart rate going. You're going to be doing a lot of metabolic conditioning, which is turning the heart rate up. So there's a little bit of jogging in place, maybe a little bit of jogging, moving back and forth through the room, a lot of basic calisthenics. And after your warm up, we're going to go into some short rounds, what I call developmental rounds, which are going to show you how to do the proper technique. So when we get to the fight, which is in the middle of the workout and where you burn the most calories, you'll feel like you already know what you're supposed to do. So we're going to start with 1 foot forward. Usually it's the left if you're right-handed. The hands are up, the elbows are in, and you're going to keep this guard up the whole time. The jab is just a straight punch, and you can see that I'm pushing from my hip. There's a little bit of turn in my hip as I reach and extend. The hand turns over, and I'm hitting with the knuckles. And you'll hear the instructor say over and over again, squeeze your fist inside the glove to keep the wrist and the hand safe from injury. So you're squeezing on impact. This is the jab. Anytime the hand comes out straight, it's a jab. Now across the body with the backhand, this is now the right hand. This is called the cross, and the cross comes across the body, which is where the name comes from. Same thing, you're turning it over, pushing from the hip. All of your punches tonight come off of the floor. You're gonna jab, cross, and then the third one is a hook. There are 2 different ways you can do it. You might just be doing boxing tonight. You might want to do a little kickboxing. The kickboxing style, the elbow is going to come up and the arm is parallel to the floor. The boxing hook is palm side, kind of like a fist closed. The palm side like a slap to the face with the fist closed. So you can either lift the elbow or you can pull it in. The hook punch is going to come out to the inside of the bag, hooking with the right, hooking with the left, right, and left. And now the 4th punch is the uppercut. You're gonna push up and away from you. So not just up this way, but up and pushing again off of the floor. All of your punches tonight come off of the floor, pushing up and away from you, up and away from you. The uppercut comes up and away, 2 directions, squeezing the fist. You'll either hit the head, and when you go to the body, you'll drop your body. Bend your knees, go low. There's the straight punch, the cross, the hook, the uppercut, and if you're back up straight, there's still a little bend in your knees, and I'll remind you over and over how to do it right so you feel like a pro by the time you're done. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. This is the most complicated combination that you're going to see most of the time. Every once in a while I'll give you some new stuff and help you mix it up. We'll pull a little bit, we'll bob and we'll weave. Jab, cross, hook, and uppercut. That's going to be the one. If you get that one down before tonight, you're going to feel like you know what you're doing. Left, right, left, right. Straight, straight, hook in, up and away. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, and from here, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. There's no way for you to do this workout wrong tonight. Showing up means you've already won. Come in tonight ready to work, have a lot of fun, and burn about 1,000 calories.